guys. Well, welcome to the call tonight. This is our annual post-convention strategy call, our company-wide call, and I want to welcome you to it. This is Sarah Robbins, Rodan & Field's top earner, and we are so thrilled to have you on the line tonight. Now, I will say we do have a full house. We're trying something new tonight. We've got an overflow line. Typically, we don't max out all the lines on a weekly basis, but every now and then for big calls like tonight, there's so much excitement, so much anticipation that we do max out. So we've got 2 lines open tonight. So I want to say hello to everybody on both of the lines. Thanks so much for dialing in early, and thank you so much for being on. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Thank you so much for your patience as we try this out. I just received notice that both lines are completely maxed out. So, hey, how about that? Now, if you have anybody who can't get on, just a little idea for you, 3-way call them in if you're on, text out your team. Anybody can't get on, then go ahead and just 3-way them in or conference them in. If for some reason they still can't get in, just let them know. As soon as this replay is done, we're going to post it on our Facebook page, and everybody's welcome to that page. If you're a consultant in the company, just type in these 4 words on Facebook: Rockin' Robbins Rock Stars, ROCKIN ROBBINS Rock Stars. So 4 separate words: Rockin' Robbins Rock Stars. It's our Facebook group for Rodan & Field consultants. Again, if you're a consultant, you're welcome to plug in. The replay will be posted there right after this call. Now, for more great training guides, I want to encourage you to plug into that Facebook page. On the Files tab there, you're going to find the replays of our weekly calls. They're international training calls open to the entire company, hosted by myself, our founding consultant, Chris Fairless, and also some other top earners and leaders in Rodan & Field. And for more great trainings or brand new, I want to encourage you to plug into our website. That is teamrockinrobbins.com. The username is the word team, and the password is the same, the word team. You click on the new consultant training tab. There's everything you need. An hour worth of videos. You can watch it all in under an hour from me on how to rock your Rodan & Field business, along with supporting guides to help you get off to a really great start. We hope you find them useful and helpful in starting your business. Now, with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started tonight. And again, for those of you just dialing in, I want to welcome you to our annual post-convention company-wide training call. We just got back from convention. I literally just landed, so if you hear any sleepy in my voice, that's why. I'm sure all who went are also exhausted yet excited and full of expectancy for what is to come. Guys, what we have is truly a gift. I hope you sit there like me, at these conventions, and you're looking up on the stage and you're seeing these doctors and you're like, really? I mean, these are our partners in business? It's really insane. It's amazing. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've got a good friend in network marketing who is a 6-figure monthly earner in another company, and he does a lot of consulting. And he said, Sarah, you're sitting on a gold mine. He said, opportunities like this come every 10 to 30 years. And it's true, guys. I mean, we have such a unique gift. Whatever you do, don't waste it. Don't miss out on this time and the opportunity that we have together. Don't miss the opportunity to share this gift with other people. I am so excited for what's to come. And I just want to say, you couldn't pick a better time to spark your success in Rodan & Field. Whether, you've just joined us and you're starting things up, or whether you've been with us for a while and you're reigniting your passion and your commitment. So many things are happening now. There couldn't be a better time. So tonight, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why, what's happening now. And I'm going to talk to you about how you can make the most of all of the programs that were recently put in place for Rodan & Field. I'm going to go over 5 P's, 5 things that start with the letter P that launched at convention. Yep, I'm a former kindergarten teacher. So we're going to talk about the 5 P's that launched at convention. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is 5 P's to make it a fantastic fall. So we're going to go through 10 quick things, 5 P's of what launched at convention, and 5 T's, Keys, to make it a fantastic fall. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Our Spark Convention really kicked off with a warm welcome from Dr. Katie Rodan and Kathy Field. And, they are just such gracious leaders. They opened up and they shared their gratitude for every consultant there who's helping to change skin and change lives. I want to share with you a few highlights of that very first day. I loved our talk from our president and CEO, Lori Bush, who inspired the audience by really mapping out the unique factors that led to Rodan and Fields becoming the #4 premium skincare brand in the U.S., as well as the fastest growing today, and really shared the abundant opportunities for growth on the horizon. She said, there's no limitations as to how large a Rodan and Fields team can grow. Unlike companies like Uber and Airbnb, which are growing successfully and phenomenally, but they cannot scale like Rodan and Fields can scale, Lori pointed out. She said, Rodan and Fields really is creating a new economy through a personal enterprise platform. Now, as you know, Proactive Solution is the #1 acne product in the U.S., and our doctors actually own 83% of the global acne market. But what you may not know, and what was just announced at convention, is that Rodan and Fields is now officially the #1 premium acne brand in the U.S. with their new Unblemished line for acne, blemishes, and breakouts, #1. So again, I'm going to clarify, Proactive is the #1 acne product in the U.S., but out of premium brands, we fit the premium brand category. We are #1, Rodan and Fields is, for Unblemished. Now, we were given a lot of great stats from our friends over at Euromonitor, which, by the way, they were guest speakers this year at our company convention. I got to sit in on that session, and I totally enjoyed it. But they talked about how our premium brand skincare company is the fastest growing company in 6 straight years. 6 straight years. And at this growth rate, we're actually predicted to surpass the top 3, which is Estee Lauder, Lancome, and Clinique. Now, let me talk to you guys about that for a minute. I really want you to think about what that means. Lancome has been around for a very long time. Lauder has been around for a very long time. I mean, we're playing with the big dogs here, guys, and we are baby brand new as a company. We're baby brand new. It's like we just got started, right? Now, of all of those brands, only Rodan and Fields invites you to go into business with them as a partner and not an employee for them. They noted their growth of some of our competitors within the premium brand category, and I'd like to share this with you. If you weren't in on that presentation, it's phenomenal. But, here's the performance by rival brands, and basically this is an average of yearly growth from 2009 to 2014. You've got Shiseido with 4.2% average yearly growth from 2009 to 2014. You've got Lauder at 4.6% average yearly growth. Clinique at 5.4%. Lancome at 6.5%. Now, get ready, guys. Hold on to your hats, brace yourself. Rodan and Fields, average yearly growth, 106.5%. Nobody's even close. We are set to surpass the others and be the #1 premium skincare brand. Nobody compares. And, again, we're sharing in the profit as we share our results with other people. You picked the right company in the right market. I mean, the global skincare market will be at $131 billion in sales in 2019, according to Euromonitor. And at the right time. Guys, you can only be first one as we expand into these new markets. Now, skincare is a large expanding market, and our efficacy and our results really make us stand out and to stand apart. Euromonitor says this. They put this on one of their slides, and I quote, "Rodan and Fields' opportunity is tremendous. Go get it." Guys, this will only get bigger as we expand globally. Global skincare, again, is going to be at $131 billion in 2019, with the premium category being at $42 billion, growing year over year over year. Now, speaking of global growth, I want to get into our 5 Ps. Let's first talk about the first P of what we talked about at convention, and that is our plan for global growth. Our plan for global growth. And we talked about our successful launch of Canada. There was also talks about Asia, sometime in the future, and don't go, trying to market in Asia yet. When we're ready, we'll let you know. We're looking, in the next coming years. But first, there is a market that is ready for us, and this would be a place that you can start to focus on. They'll start doing some pre-marketing, I heard, probably, sometime next year, maybe toward the end of the year, fall. We want to under-promise, over-deliver, and again, they'll let us know timeline when they're ready. But the crowd went wild when Aranarazi Gamliel, our Chief Global Officer, made the big announcement. Rodan & Fields is officially launching in Australia. Now, we plan on opening the Australian market as our next step in global expansion. So stay tuned for the specific launch date, with a pre-launch likely to start next year in the fall. But keep in mind, there's already a strong proactive presence there, so it will be an easy story to share, not to mention it's a top travel destination. So what a better way to prep for this big launch than to head down under ourselves. That's right, our 2016 RFX Circle Achievers are going to be headed to Australia. So if you haven't qualified, you've got this month. If you've not yet qualified, September, October, November, December, we'll do it for you. And you can join. You can see the 2016 RFX Circle Trip terms and conditions in Pulse, which you can log in at myrfpulse.com for details. The year following, for the 2017 trip, it's going to be to London, one of my favorite places that I've ever visited. So I'm super excited for that as well. So set your sights high, set the bar high, keep running for those goals and join us on one of those coming trips. All right, next P, number 2, next P of what we launch at convention is product announcements. Let's talk a little bit about the product announcements that happened at convention. Now, first of all, let's focus on acute care here for a minute. It was actually our largest product launch in history in Rodan & Fields. I mean, that is how crazy amazing acute care is and how excited people are about acute care. In fact, when we just had that buy one, gift one offer last month, we had our biggest month in sales in company history, which is pretty incredible. So what's more incredible is this. Rodan & Fields just launched Redefine Acute Care singles packs. So instead of buying them just in the box of 10, you're now going to be able to buy them as singles, which is going to be a new way to spark conversation. So the new Redefine Acute Care Skincare for Expression line singles pack is going to contain convenient single-use acute care patches to help you spark conversations with prospective consultants and customers about Rodan & Fields. Now, think about how you can use these strategically, right? These are going to be great to staple to a business card and pass out to prospects. And remember, a sample without a name is money down the drain. I'm going to say that again. A sample without a name is money down the drain. So you're going to pass them out with the expectation that, hey, I want to give you something that I know that you are going to love, with the expectation that I'm going to follow up and see what you think. I would love to get your feedback. Would love to get your opinion. And, snap a quick before pic, have them try it out, and send you their little makeup-free selfie in the morning and talk about the results that they've achieved. Wouldn't that be a phenomenal way to strike up conversations about the product and the opportunity as well? Also be thinking about how you'll use these little singles at your BBL events, your launch events. They're going to be a great way to incentivize purchases. Join as a PC tonight. I'm going to give you a trial to take home tonight. You don't even have to wait for, your products to arrive. Or perhaps anybody who signs up for an appointment that night to hear more about your business, or who agrees to get on your calendar for a launch event, that you would give them a free trial as well. I would call them a trial over a sample, right? Sounds kind of, more professional and exciting. But basically, now this allows you to really test long-term acute care efficacy with just one use and with 95% confidence to determine whether someone will be an acute care responder or not. This level of predictability really is a dermatological dream come true. Now, I want to say this, and I want to explain this to you guys. We have never offered a sample size of any one of our products in the past. Why? Well, because, of course, you guys, you're not going to give somebody unblemished and say, use this tonight, and they're going to wake up and a full face of acne is going to be gone. It takes weeks, sometimes years, for these complex skin conditions to form. it takes time for them to reverse as well, which is why we offer regimens that last about 60 days and why we have a 60-day guarantee. We stand behind our 60-day guarantee to give the product the time that it takes. But acute care is different. It's unique. One sample use can predict who will benefit at 4 full weeks of use. So this is a rare and really powerful opportunity to use a sample to start a conversation and to really close a sale. Now, based on our clinical study, 95% of participants who participated experienced positive results after 1 use of acute care. They saw a visible reduction in lines and wrinkles over 4 weeks when the use is directed. Now, let's talk about how you're supposed to use acute care. I love what Dr. Tim Falla said, which, by the way, if you heard him speak at convention, he literally is one of my favorites. He cracks me up. He said, this is not whack a wrinkle. You can't just, take your box of 10 and put one on your forehead. The next day you've got it on your frown lines. The next day you've got it on your cheek or your chin. That's not how it works. You've got 10 applications. Those 10 applications have to be used 3 times a week. The best way to remember is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday. Say it with me. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday. And the results are going to vary, but here's the thing. You're supposed to use them in the same spot all the way through those 10 applications. Now, these powerful patches help you to fill an expression line while you sleep. No needle required. Now, acute care samplers were proven as a business driver in an independent market research. Customers who tried acute care, of the customers who tried it, 86% said they would buy a Rodan and Fields regimen. And what do we know? Acute care is way more effective when used with a regimen. 94% were more positive about the Rodan and Fields brand. And 84% of consultants using the sampler said acute care helped them to start a conversation in general. So acute care sampler packs as a consultant-only item will be available for purchase on Monday, September 21st. Be watching your email for details and when that sale opens up or when it's going to be available. And the consultant pricing is going to be in the U.S. $165. And in Canada, we know your pricing is always different than ours. It's 190 Canadian. All right, so that was one product announcement. The next one, let's talk about our marvelous men. Now, I'm so excited to talk to you tonight about Beyond the Shave. This is going to be an introduction to Rodan and Fields solution to men's skincare, and it's really a trial to see how it works, what the response is. So we're going to be seeing, the Beyond the Shave available for limited time. At Rodan and Fields, we believe that everybody can benefit from smoother, younger-looking skin, including men. So at our convention, Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields unveiled our latest skincare offering for men called Beyond the Shave. This virtual Rodan and Fields regimen is a smart yet simple answer to men's skincare to end razor irritation and really reveal better-looking skin. What does it feature? Okay, you got your pen and paper? The Unblemished Acne Treatment Sulfur Wash. It's going to keep the swelling, the inflammation down, right? Keep the pores nice and clean. You've got the Soothe Sensitive Skin Treatment. And then also the Redefine Triple Defense Treatment with the SPF of 30. Now, an email, again, is going to be going out at the same time talking about the acute care singles sometime tomorrow, that it's going to be available for purchase, and the price is going to be $198 for preferred customers in the U.S., $165 for consultants in the U.S., and for Canada, $228 for PCs, and $190 for consultants in Canada. Now remember, this version, right, we had a little special bag and cool things just for convention, just as a special, because you always get specials when you're on the spot there. And we had some freebies in that as well, which is why the pricing was different. You got a whole kit and caboodle. You got a lot of extras at convention. But for this is going to be in regular packaging with a 1, 2, and 3, and then the acute care sample. Now again, please listen up. On Monday, September 21st, you're going to get the email about the Beyond the Shape being available to purchase for consultants and customers, and the Redefine Acute Care Skincare for Expression Lines, a single pack that will be available for purchase by consultants only. Okay, so that's products. The third P is prescription for change. Guys, I love our foundation, and I love the heart of our founders to really change skin and change lives in a magnificent way. Their heart is to give back. And we, as a combined field, raised over $300,000, and this was matched by our chairman, Amnon Rodin, during our convention this weekend to support Build On education for students. And it was so amazing to hear that many students' lives changed. We even talked about my hometown in Detroit during convention weekend as well. And Phil and I were so honored to be able to give to this organization and also begin volunteering and serving. I want to encourage you guys to look into the Prescription for Change Foundation and to look into Build On and look at ways that you guys can give as well. The easiest way to do it is through your auto ship card. I don't know if you guys know that, but when you update your auto ship, you can actually add in a donation to PFC. Why not put that on your monthly program, right? I mean, I think that would be incredible, because then you're matching our founders' hearts of not just changing skin, but changing lives too. All right, next P. The fourth P, we're going to talk a little bit about programs. And guys, bear with me. I know a lot of you said you didn't have a voice. Well, you can hear mine is a little weak too. I know we have all been screaming and shouting, and we're super excited, but a little bit tired too. So I'm going to make my way and plow through this with all of you guys too. I feel just like you do right now if you've been at conventions, so you know what I'm saying. All right, so the fourth P is our new program. So first and foremost, I want to remind you that our fabulous Fast Start cash bonus program continues. Go to Pulse, myrfpulse.com. And in the business development library, search the word Fast Start and print off the flyer so you can learn how to earn unlimited cash bonuses for building your business. And if you're a new person, how you can earn your return on investment back right away, no matter which kit you joined on. Never leave money on the table. If you're not familiar with that program, that's silly. Why would you ever leave money on the table? Now, you also never want to leave miles on the table either. I want to talk a little bit about our Lead the Way Miles program, which basically allows you to earn points for prizes. And it really works hand in hand with our Fast Start program. What's really exciting is the new rewards for Lead the Way were just released this weekend. We unveiled the new Lead the Way, where really the choice is yours. So let's talk a little bit about it. This weekend, Rodan and Fields announced our new and enhanced Lead the Way program and personal dashboards. You know, more than a path to great rewards and experiences, Lead the Way acknowledges consistent business building activities that help you to achieve your Rodan and Fields goals. Whether it's growing your team of consultants, or building customer loyalty with preferred customers, or a combination of the both. Visit rfleadtheway.com for complete details on the program and how to earn miles. I'm going to say that again, rfleadtheway.com. Just remember this, a good rule of thumb, and again, you've got to see all the terms and conditions for specific details, but a good rule of thumb is every month, make it a goal to sponsor 2 new consultants on one of the business kits. Why? Because then you earn the Fast Start bonuses and you earn the Lead the Way miles. It starts at 2. And if you've got preferred customer sales, you know, let's say you have less than 10, go for 10. You don't leave any miles on the table because those miles begin at 10 or more PC orders. If you've got 10, it's increments of 5 above that. So 2 or more consultants is a minimum monthly goal, 10 or more PCs. Never leave money or miles on the table. Now, you can earn the Lead the Way miles and basically choose rewards now. You know, before there were set rewards in place and they were amazing. Of course, we love the rewards. But now there's more flexibility in terms of what you can earn. You can earn everything like conversation starters with Rodan and Fields branded items to an exclusive reward trip to the stunning Fairmont Banff Springs in Alberta, Canada, which I can't wait to go. I'm putting that on my goal board, and other special rewards. Now you'll be able to stay on top of your milestone goals with our new Lead the Way personal dashboard. So basically, you're going to be able to create your custom recognition preferences, design a vision board of rewards online, and set your monthly Lead the Way goals. You can also check your progress every day and receive milestone alerts and monthly snapshots. Now, to help you to motivate your team to succeed, you're also going to be able to see your level 1 team members as well who are nearing their next rewards. You can congratulate them if they make it or cheer them on if they're close to doing it. So make sure that you're staying on top of that as well. Now, here's how you can all automatically earn a Lead the Way mile. I'm going to take a sip of water, and then I'm going to tell you how. Here's how everyone on the line can automatically earn a Lead the Way mile. To receive a Lead the Way mile, now visit rsleadtheway.com now through September 30th. Put this on your calendar. You only have 10 days to do it. So mark it on the 30th. This is what I do. Put this dashboard goal, on September 30th and just put, to do. Make sure you've done it before then so you don't forget. Go to rsleadtheway.com now through September 30th to complete your personal profile by entering in your recognition preferences, creating your vision board for milestone reward selection, and setting your monthly goals. Now, when you log into the Lead the Way website, you'll see your miles that you actually earn in August as well. Remember, August was a head start month, so it's pretty cool. You'll be able to see that too. So make sure you go to RF Lead the Way sometime tonight and log in and see what it's all about. But check out the prizes too, guys. They're amazing. Print them off. Circle your goal on the prize sheet. Share it with your sponsor. Get an accountability partner who's working toward the same thing. And start leading the way starting today. And that's what we're going to talk about next, is getting in a plan of action. So our 5th P is creating your plan. So convention, guys, momentum. Convention equals big momentum. I hope you guys have felt it, and I'm sure that you truly see it, which means major momentum for our company is coming. So tonight, I want to share with you how to make the most of all that just launched and how to prepare for your post-convention pop. I said we were going to share 5 Ps. Well, now we're going to share 5 Ps to make it a fantastic fall. 5 Ps to make it a fantastic fall. Let's talk about when. What's important now? What do you need to start doing now? Number 1. I want every person on this line to schedule post-convention events. These are events to relaunch your business, whether you do a Leave the Aging to Wine and Cheese, a Love the Skin You're In, Fall into Great Skin, Cocktails and Conversations, Coffee and Conversations. If you're just starting your business, a grand opening or a relaunch of your business, I want you to fill your calendar full of events now in October and even through the end of the year. As you get to the holidays, the mingle and jingle events would be super fun, right? Do meetings and events in September, in October, and share all of the new and exciting things in Rodan and Fields that just launched. It's the perfect time to relaunch your business. Everybody should be doing this. Start sending invitations out this week because, guys, the buzz is already going and your friends are going to hear about it from somebody. Why not now or why not you? You can find some really fun ideas and some invitations at bigteamtools.com. Those are for a price, bigteamtools.com. And if you'd like our corporate invitations, which are free to print off, you can go to the Communications Corner in Pulse, communications.rodanandfields.com. Remember, this is going to be a great opportunity to get a captive audience together in one room and tell them why now is the perfect time to try Rodan and Fields products, but also the perfect time to join our business and get their products at a great discount and maybe for free as they share the results with others. and earn a little extra money. Again, after convention, guys, they're going to hear about this from somebody. The word is spreading so fast. Why not now and why not you? Remember, pick up, as soon as you get that email, pick up your acute care samples, your single packs. You can demo them at events, and you can give them out for, gifts with purchase. Or, as a way to get somebody to sign up to talk to you about the business or hosting an event. Give that as a little call to action. All right, number 2. Schedule post-convention meetings and calls with your team. This is a good time to do some team training together, to work on your goal boards together, to do a recap meeting of convention, and to set a strategy plan in place for a fantastic fall together as a team. You can also host some team prospecting events too. Do some really nice kind of customer appreciation events or friends and family appreciation events where you have it at a local coffee shop or a little winery and do, a fun tasting and do some product demos and giveaways and you present your stories. Be a great time to re-engage together as a team and to create some magnificent momentum. All right, number 3. Next thing I want you to be focused on this week is revisiting everyone on your list. Anybody you've ever talked to about Rodan and Fields, maybe even people who used to use the product or used to be on your team, or maybe you talked to them before and the timing wasn't right. It's always a good time to revisit them and say, if ever there's a time to take another look, the time is now. I'd love to tell you what just launched at our annual company convention. If you have somebody on the fence, they express previous interest. Leverage the urgency that we have now. And when they're ready to go, say this. It's good closing language. Let's set an appointment to get you started as soon as possible this month, the month of September, so you can leverage all the new and exciting things that just launched at our September convention. This is the month we're going to see our greatest momentum, growth, sales, and sponsoring as a company. Not to mention, we just relaunched 2 new bonus programs that are great for new consultants. Fast Start, where you can earn your return on investment back right away, and Lead the Way, where you can earn points for prizes, essentially. And guess what? New consultants get double the points as well, double the miles. So what do you say? What does your schedule look like today or tomorrow to get you started? Now is the perfect time to join Rodan and Fields. Remember, guys, their network, your network, is going to hear about Rodan and Fields from somebody soon. Why not now? Why not you? Okay, number 4, of things I want you to be focused on this week. This week, I want you to remember the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Most people don't say yes on the first exposure. Sometimes it takes people multiple exposures, presentations, contacts, revisits, calls, before they say yes to Rodan and Fields. Follow up with everybody you've ever spoken to. Go through your contact list, A through Z. Go through your phone contacts, A through Z. Go through your Facebook, A through Z. Loop back with everybody you've spoken to about Rodan and Fields, or even if you need to reach out for the very first time. If you've spoken to them, again, see if their timing has changed. I know your timing wasn't right before, but if ever there's another time to take another peek, the time is now. Guys, they'd probably be more than interested in learning because we just blew up social media with Rodan and Fields. I've had more inquiries on my business because of the past few days of posting at convention. So be sure to get the word out. Do an email blast to everybody in your database, sharing all of the new and exciting things that launched at convention, but then follow up. Don't hide behind email. Send a direct message. Did you get my email? If they say no, no problem. Let me tell you what's in it. If they say yes, great. I would love to set some time to touch base. Take your brain a bit. See who you may know that would be a perfect fit for Rodan and Fields. Give them one of those acute care little samplers as a thank you for their time. You might get a future customer out of it. Leverage social media to be talking about everything that's happening. Follow me on social media. Do as I do. Post-convention is a perfect time to follow up with everybody on your list. So go to your phone, your Facebook, go to your contact list, be making 5 contacts a day. 5 contacts a day keeps leads coming your way. Have a professional sense of urgency to revisit every single person you've spoken to or maybe haven't even spoken to yet. And remember, they're going to hear about Rodan and Fields from someone. Why not now? Why not you? All right, number 5. Set your goals. You know, what do you want your title goal to be? What do you want your title to be at the end of this year? You've got more than 3 months. What's your lead the way goal? Go to that, rfleadtheway.com tonight and set your goal for how many miles you want. Put a plan in place, break it down. Okay, what do I have to do every month to get there? And then share it with your sponsor and say, hey, hold me accountable or cheer me on. Or find an accountability partner in the company, somebody who wants to run with you. And then get into massive action together. Guys, remember, you can only be first once. I don't want you to underestimate the timing and the opportunity that you have before you. I want you to make the most of this fall season. What we have in our lives truly is a gift. Some of you might have heard the doctors as I was talking to them on stage. It was funny because somebody told me later that their mics were on and they could hear Dr. Rodan was saying, to me, she was saying, when is your baby boy due? And I said, Christmas Day. And she was like, oh my gosh, you're going to have a little sitting together. And everybody said, oh my gosh, they heard that in the mic, which was super cute. But, one of the things that I said when they called us up on stage, it was for, bringing up the rest of the $5 million circle. And my mom and I went up and I was giving them a hug. I looked them right in the eye, each one of them. And I just started to cry. And I said, thank you for allowing Phil and I both to be home with our first baby. You will never know what that means. I was literally like bawling. I was like ready to pass out on stage. I didn't even notice anything else happening around me. Rodan and Fields has been such a huge gift to me and to my family, but so many families on our team. I loved meeting you guys this weekend and hearing all of your stories about what Rodan and Fields is allowing you to do. Whether it's more time together, more experiences together, but also about, who you've been able to bless with the time and resources that Rodan and Fields provides to you. Many of you know my story. I wanted to quit so many times, but I had a big why. It was to provide housing, training, teaching, support, education, nutrition to children in need all around the world. That's my heart as a former teacher. And last December was able to open up a home for 100 boys in India and give them hope and a better future. Now we're working on education, so for their long-term future. And it was an honor, actually, when I was in Austin, Jillian Sheridan, so shout out to Jillian and CBS. They reached out to say they wanted to do an interview on how we're making an impact globally with Rodan and Fields, through Rodan and Fields, and opening these orphanages, thanks to the resources our business is providing to us. Now stay tuned because it's not out yet, but when the broadcast comes, I'll let you guys know. You'll be able to share it. But I was able to share with her how excited we are. We're due in December. And do you know December is our due date for Robin's Nest number 2, our second home that we're opening up, neighboring home on the property for little girls this year. What a gift. And it really is. Thank you to all of you, your hard work, and thank you to Rodan and Fields, the vehicle that each one of us have. You see, we have the same vehicle. We have the same story. We have the same product. But we have to find it within ourselves to have the same amount of commitment, stick-to-itiveness. Guys, there is nothing like seeing your reason why in action. I want you to literally have some grit. Dig your heels in. Face your fears. Persevere. Nobody quit more than me. I quit more than anybody else in the company. Our president, Lori Bush, tells me that all the time. All the times I used to call her when I was in my young 20s and cry and say, I'm too shy. I don't know anybody. It took me 3 months to recruit my first person. I used to be the least highest earner in the company. But I had a big why. And I was stubborn. I thought, you know what? I figured everything else out. Why can I not figure this out? Give it the time that it takes. Every day you need to give your business time and attention, but over time as well. This didn't happen overnight for us. It happened over the course of 8 years and counting, because we're having too much fun to stop. People ask me, they saw me on stage for Lead the Way. I'm earning all of these miles for sponsoring and team building and, preferred customers, and people are like, why don't you just retire? Because you can. And I say, what gets me pumped up every day is seeing the lives that are changing and the lives I can change through this vehicle. Why would I stop now? Because I can offer you a product that changes your skin, an opportunity that changes your life, and mentor you to teach you how to do it. But also, I can then turn around and do more. I can give more in a month than I used to make in an entire year to kids that are in need all around the globe. And you can do it too. But you have to make the decision, as our fearless founder, Chris Fairless, would say, to do whatever it takes. She said to me when I was starting this business, Sarah, you got to be like a dog with a bone. Don't let go. Tunnel vision. You can do anything for a short period of time to produce the long-term rewards that you desire and your family deserves. But it's a choice. What we do is not hard. It's not. Anybody who says to me, oh my gosh, this business is so hard, I would giggle. What's so hard about telling the same story over and over again? It's kind of like the movie Groundhog Day. Just practicing, saying the same thing over and over and over again. It's not hard. The process is simple. What's hard? It's what's between the ears. Fear. Oh, I'm afraid of what somebody's going to say. Well, if you're living in that type of fear, my goodness, you're really holding yourself as a prisoner in your own life. Get some personal growth materials and learn how to get over that, the fear of rejection. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to everybody and everybody's saying no. Somebody came up to me, by the way, somebody at convention. So I was walking, we were in the airport, so shout out to SU, and she said, Sarah, talk to everybody. And I guarantee she doesn't talk to everybody, but I've talked to everybody in my market. Everybody said no. I said, let me just stop you for a minute. She said, what am I saying wrong? I said, let me stop you for a minute. I said, yeah. I said, I've got a job teaching kindergarten that starts tomorrow. Do you want to do it? And she said, no. I said, what did I say wrong? Nothing. I just don't want to do it. She said, so what am I doing wrong in Rodan and Fields? I said, you're not getting it. It's not for everybody. It only takes a few to build a dream team. Guys, you have to get over that fear of what are people going to say? What if people are telling me no? What if they quit? We just got back from a sold-out convention of over 10,000 people who think Rodan and Fields is the best thing since sliced bread. We're opening new countries. There's plenty of people out there. If you're afraid to talk to people, get books or take classes on how to become better at networking. If you have a dream or desire in your heart, it can be fulfilled, but it's up to you to figure out the work that you need to do it. Because you can listen to me yak at you week after week. You can listen to these calls. You can go to events. You know what to say. What's preventing you from achieving the level of success that you desire? You know what it is right now. Write it down. Whatever distraction it is, write it down. And along with contacting your 5 people a day, I want you to work on that one thing. Get a couple good books. Get some really good training. If you need mentorship in that area, seek it out. If you need prayer and you pray for a breakthrough in that area. Speak life over your life. Speak truth. And success will follow. Commit to doing whatever it takes because you have one of the greatest vehicles, the greatest gift in your lifetime. I oftentimes say other people's blessings are tied to your obedience. I'm going to say that again. Other people's blessings are tied to your obedience. Guys, when we get over ourselves and we get over our fears and we grow and we learn, we're better for everybody else around us. Our kids, our spouses, our friends, but all of those people that you're meant to love on and lead. People's destinies hinge on you making it through some of these fears and persevering and continuing on one more day. Can you imagine if I quit? Most of you, our team is most of the company. Most of you wouldn't even be here if I quit when I first heard about it. Or maybe you would, but things would look a lot different, right? We'd have a totally different team. And I would have missed out on the opportunity. My destiny is tied to my obedience, getting better, growing, learning, continuing on. It is your time. Get ready to shine. Now, guys, I want to give you a huge thanks to our Rodan and Fields family and our corporate dream team for a truly magical Rodan and Fields Convention 2015. I'm so excited for next year's event. I think it's the 6th through the 8th of October next year in Vegas. I hope you guys are going to all be there live. Nothing replaces being there live. But on behalf of Phil and myself, I just want to say we appreciate your love and your leadership and your friendship. You got to see my baby bump all weekend long. And we just truly want to say we appreciated everybody's grace and support all weekend. As you could probably tell, I was exhausted. My feet were hurting just a little bit. But I am so excited for our bright futures together. Again, because of you, because of your hard work, because of this amazing vehicle, we get to be full-time, hands-on mom and dad in our baby's life. And we couldn't be more grateful. But now, it's about you. Passionately pursue your dreams. And whatever you're dreaming, dream bigger. Guys, I want to thank you again. I want to wish you a good night. And God bless. Head over to the Rockin' Robbins Rockstars page right now. I'm going to post the replay as a weekly team tradition. Wait until you see the megaphone that says shout out. Give me about a minute to post it because I've got to disconnect both lines tonight. But if you are on, I would love to see you and hear from you. Actually read every comment, believe it or not. And I love to see who is on. If you'll do me a favor, share that you were on, number one, and number two, tell me what your goals are. I would love to hear some of yours because I know they're different than mine, so I can't wait to hear them. But also share with me one thing you learned, one thing that you took away from tonight. Guys, again, I love you so much. God bless you. We pray for you every single day. I'll see you over on Rockin' Robbins Rockstars right now. And the replay will be there as well. Talk to you soon. See you on next week's call. Same time, same dial and number. Bye for now.